Rainy day here in the Pyrenees, not that cold. We've got Strade Bianche on today. Apparently it's been raining there non-stop. And so this is going to be just the vlog returning. What do I do on a race day? What am I going to do today? First things first, always got to walk Toby first thing. Toby got to get walked or he go crazy, and I got to move around, walk up a little bit of a hill, just get the heart rate above resting, you know. This used to be our main little walk up here. It's too many to do it today. This used to be all cobbled all the way up there, up to La Gornada, historical thing. And then they're constructing some plots up there. So they got the Bobcat truck there. I don't know if they're even going to pave this. It's really steep there, but maybe just a groomed trail or something. But a bit of a shame, and technically you can't use it. Toby, is there anything you like more than getting dirty in the snow or in the mud? It's about -1, and I don't feel the cold too much. Like on my body, I can wear just a thin jumper from Australia, like a jogging jumper, warm-up jumper, and this like Ralph Lauren thing that's not even like, it's not got anything in it. It's just like a windbreaker. But my hands, I don't know if I got Raynaud's disease or something. Even if it's like 4 degrees, my hands start to hurt. So I still gotta wear the gloves and keep my ears covered. But yeah, maybe that's not anything special, and that's just a function of blood flow. And that when it's really cold, blood flow goes to the center of your body, to your organs, and your extremities can get really cold. But it's a bit miserable. We ain't riding outside in this today. What are you doing? You smell something? We had a bit of snow, a lot of snow actually. But that's the only stuff that's left down here. But it was like 40 centimeters up at Strade near the French border. But today you can't even see whether there's snow on. Saturday morning, a little bit of a treat. I've got a really good bakery in my suburb. Lots of people come here. It's usually pumping on a Saturday morning. So let's go to the bakery. Stay there. You want a towel? Can you go jump on more? Get her. Where is she?
Why in the morning do you suddenly go, you know what, it's great, I remember how to jump on the bed.
And before you say, oh, how could you leave Toby in the cold and the rain outside the bakery? It's like, this guy, all he wants to do is go out in the cold and wet. I've just dried him, and all he wants to do is go out again. And just sit on the pavers in the cold. I'm not playing with you, buddy. We just went for a walk. I know it's a cycling adjacent vlog, but you know, you're probably expecting a Chemex pour over coffee, something fancy. No, I'm like, I want to be absolutely scalded. I want this to be just the most horrible experience I could have. So we've got a Nescafe instant, no milk, but long black to get you going. Also, not been tracking calories so much, but it's like from tracking the calories before, I then know roughly what the calories are in a meal and whether I'll be under a deficit if I do an hour and a half to 2 hours on the bike or on the trainer each day. So like 120 calories in the yogurt, probably 400 calories in the toast because I put butter on it, and Vegemite, and probably less to be honest. So it's about like a 500 calorie breakfast, not that much. And then that really fills me up, this breakfast for some reason, or maybe I just get hungry later in the day. Then I'll usually, on a race day like this, check when the race coverage starts, when it finishes, go on Lantern Rouge Discord, talk a bit of shit, go on Twitter, check if there's any news, any abandonments, any weather condition changes, that sort of thing. But at the moment, my Twitter feed is just all British politics as usual. It's like Sunak against George Galloway, and then I got to be careful not to go down a rabbit hole, rewatch the Galloway Hitchens 2005 Iraq War debate again. So, you know, that one's tricky. Got to really stay cycling focused. Time to go on the trainer. Strade Bianche women's coverage. Well, it started, but they're not showing the live race yet. And yeah, this is the setup. I'll show you the setup. Got the Wahoo Kicker Tour de France dossier de presse, keeping that in place because my room's, I think, at a bit of an angle. I got some new shoes that are wider they're too big, but with the thick socks and I don't know, for the trainer they're fine. And then got the TCR, obviously, probably too nice really to be on the trainer, but it is what it is. Fan on that side, on this side, and then here it's literally hailing. Right now, it is fucking freezing in here. -2 and hailing outside in the fan. But then once you get on, the difference in heart rate compared to if I did this in normal weather, you can actually do a normal ride and not get overheat. But now I'm freezing though. I gotta get on right now. I got Strade on the TV, Strade Women's. I'll watch that on the trainer, immediately record the women's recap, then watch the men's whilst I have lunch, then do the men's recap. I got no video today though, because I don't have Strade rights for, but yeah. So as soon as you'll be doing some bullshit right now. I want to see the race, there's like 50 Ks left. So I'm doing some sort of like VO2 max thing that then has tempo afterwards. I just use the joint workout player that like, on erg mode, this has the intervals roll through. I don't think just pedal. And it's just over there, and then I watch the race, or usually when there's no racing on, I watch Call of Duty Warzone YouTubers or streamers like Steve Lang or Dr. Disrespect. But a little bit harder this year with a few more gravel sectors and climbs. Super hard, everyone's on the limit, and then you launch Bianche. But Strade men's recap done. I don't have video rights for the same day coverage of RCS races, so that's kind of my work day done. Some of these, I'll show you the posters here. These are some of the Lewemans drawings we got done up as prints and hung on the wall from the relegation year 2022. So you got Arnaud Delis pulling Jean Lalonde up from relegation, but these two, Adams and Lalonde, well, Adams can't fire himself, but they got relegated, so that eventually snapped. Vorders, he clung on somehow, despite not knowing the rules. This was, I think, in June, the races in 2022, when Mauro Schmidt was really strong and Sagan was really, really bad. What else we got? That was when, oh yeah, Nibali came like 4th in that Giro, or 3rd in that Giro. Demar won the Maglia Ciclamino, that seems like a long time ago. Bowman 2-stage wins. Binny with the cork in his eye. NVDP was there, and then Hindley eventually won GC ahead of Carapaz. And then this is my favorite print, which is Lewemans giving me the dank memes from out of his cave on my little bicycle. Okay, we've also got the Highland Cow keeping watch from Glasgow, as well as the hat, with the Highland Cow hat, which is pretty sick. Toby doesn't like these, he bites both of these. Still raining all day. You can't go outside. Raining, buddy. Time to make eggplant, rice, soy glaze thingies. It's a winner. You gotta take my word for it. As you can see, nothing too exciting covering a Saturday race day, especially with the bad weather outside. I'll read all the articles and stuff before Paris and Trento Adriatico, catch up on that. Like I read everything on the internet related to cycling pretty much. Then it's time for a little bit of Call of Duty Warzone, although I don't have a squad, so it's not as fun. I need a squad to play Warzone on European time to make it more fun. To finish off the evening, we got a bit of snow, so isn't that nice? You gonna get dirty in the snow or not? You don't want it? Oh, it's nice powder. What is it, powder? That's the end of the vlog. Time to edit it. Just got about 20 centimeters of snow here last night, so it looks like more trainer action in the future.